Hey guys, Brian here, Viking Cat Paranormal. Trying to do a little video here because I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So it's been pretty obvious recently. We haven't been doing much communication with the spirits on the property, on the homestead. And they've been making themselves known over the last week. Just doing a lot of stuff. I came out here this morning. If you see this right here, this is the predator detector. It hangs on here by a hook. This hook here hangs on here, and it's sometimes the one over there, the chickens will peck it off and it'll fall straight down, but there's no way for them to toss it all the way over here. And it was on last night when they were in bed. We have a trail camera here, camera there, checked back all the footage. Chickens were asleep, no animal, no nothing. No wind whatsoever, and we've seen like heavy wind come through here, and that's never knocked it off either. So something actually like pulled it off and brought it all the way out to here. We didn't jump to paranormal on this. We tried to debunk it like every natural possible way first. Try to think like, okay, animal, wind, you know, just any kind of natural thing, but nothing comes to mind. And there was nothing, no motion whatsoever on our camera last night. It was pointed right here, and you don't even see the thing come off. So no animals, no figures, nothing showed up on the camera last night, but somehow this thing got yanked off of the gate, and it's pretty secure on there. So something yanked it off there pretty good. I decided to try to communicate and see if I could if I could get something to admit that it had pulled it off, and see if they'll tell me. The chickens are here with me, but here's something interesting I wanted to do. I'm trying to get communication with them, so you know I'm gonna have my tablet, but I also brought 2 flashlights. Haven't done the flashlight thing in a while. I'm gonna set you guys down for 1 second, facing the predator detector. Whoa! So I can set up the flashlights. Flashlights are set up. I'm going to securely put them on here. They are securely on there. Chickens are right there. Say hi, guys. And my tablet's trying to install an update, so hold on 1 second. Before I start this, if one of the spirits on the homestead last night knocked this predator detector off, can you turn one of my flashlights on? You just gotta touch the flashlight to turn it on. We've never done this before. This is new. Can you turn one of my flashlights on, please? I'm also gonna give you another device you can contact me through. You know this one, we use this a lot on my tablet, but I want to see if you can turn one of those flashlights on for me. If there's any spirits here right now, can you touch one of those flashlights? I didn't have this on the predator detector, guys. It shouldn't have blinked at me, but the red eyes just blinked at me off camera. Obviously I could just say that, but I looked down past my camera and I saw the red eyes blink once. It does that all the time. During the day, it should not be blinking at all. It doesn't turn on until it's dark out, completely dark. Are you the one that just made the lights blink on the predator detector? I'm gonna keep the camera on there because it seems like it does it when I least expect it. This way, if it's on there, if you guys see those red lights on the predator detector go off, then that we've come to find that that's usually a communication with the spirits here, because there's no other reason. We've tested every other way for those to flash in the middle of the day. And yes, it's a little dimmer over on this side. Others are scared. What are you scared of? Can you guys set off one of these items over here, the flashlights? Make the lights blink? Can you just tell me something? Sorry guys, I had to stop my recording. I had an incoming call. Got you set back up here, guys. So we're trying to figure out what spirit flung this device off the fence last night in the middle of the night.
Sinful.
Sinful? A sinful spirit? Can you make one of these flashlights turn on, please? Or blink? I don't have them on really sensitive either. I have them, like a lot of investigators, when they use the flashlights, they make them like real sensitive, so just like barely a touch will set them off. I have it a little further off, so like it would take a little bit more than just a simple touch to turn them off. So I wonder if maybe that's another reason. But I'm curious, like if these go off, then they're really going off. I want some solid proof. Can you make one of these devices flash for me, please?
Disaster.
Disaster. What's a so far, guys, and this is the one usually I get the positive communication. I got sinful and disaster, and of course, I don't know if my camera was on that or not, but the red blinking lights on the predator detector just flashed again. I happened to see it out of the corner of my eye. I have no idea if my camera was on that or not, guys. I'm gonna have to go back and look. That's the thing about this predator device. When the spirits play with that, it's like Meredith never seems to see it. She's seen it before in the past, but usually, like if we're sitting out here with one of these predator lights and it's the middle of the day and I see it, I'll see out of the corner of my eye or like dead on looking at it, but she'll never see it. You know, she'll look at it after I tell her, look, it just went off.
Elizabeth.
Hi Elizabeth, are you the one that's making the lights blink? Can you do it again for me, please? Can you make one of these lights please flash? I just wanted to show you guys that the flashlights are far enough away from the chickens that they wouldn't set off the lights unless they were able to reach to the light and peck it. Because those are cinder blocks and they're really stuck to the ground. Let me see. Oh, I don't see. I'm tapping the light and I don't have it very sensitive. Okay. I had these way far off from turn. Oh, did you see I just saw I think I had the camera on it. The predator light just went off. Thank you for doing that. Can you do it again, please?
Attic hides.
It just said attic hides, and that's weird because my son has said that he feels like there's something hiding in our attic. It's an unfinished attic. We just keep like decorations up there. Who's hiding in the attic? And that's the only place in our house that I have never saged, guys. I just saged our house yesterday because there was a lot going on inside the house, and it just said attic hides.
I don't want to scare you.
You don't want to scare me? Can you just make one of these lights go off again, please? You just gotta tap on the flashlights and it'll make it go on, okay? Just tap on it and it'll go on. Oh shoot. Let me move it back some so you don't knock it over. Please tap on one of my lights. Whenever you get a chance, please. You can use the energy from my devices. Take that energy from the devices, the battery power, take all that power you need, and touch one of my lights, please. I know you guys had to have seen the one predator light go on. And there's shade over here, but that wouldn't set off the predator light, guys. We've had it go off in the direct sunlight, in the shade multiple times. It just doesn't do that. It's not supposed to. It does not blink
Military.
or go off. It just said military. Are you talking about me in the military? Or were you in the military?
legs.
It just went off again, guys. The predator lights. I think I caught it. Military, my legs. Are you one of my friends who lost your legs in the military? Are you one of my friends I'm thinking about right now? Can you tell me your name, please? I don't want to assume. So the predator lights, since I've been out here, guys, filming, have blinked about 3 or 4 times now. I think twice on camera. Let me move them so they're a little more obvious. Just to finish real quick what I was saying about the predator lights, they're not supposed to blink or continuously blink until it's complete darkness. I mean, it has to be complete darkness for them to blink or anything. Otherwise, with any kind of light outside whatsoever, even in the shade, they're not supposed to blink or anything. Like, even if I took it into the woods, like, it still wouldn't blink. It still wouldn't blink or go off. It's not supposed to. Like, it's... something is communicating with me. And I think it's interesting that it's using the predator lights, which we found this morning too far away from the pen for it to be the chickens. It just went off again. Did you see that, guys? The predator lights? Okay, so you want to use the predator lights to communicate with me. If you are a man, can you blink it once? And if you are a woman, can you blink them twice?
Find.
What do you want me to find?
Darkness.
You want me to find darkness? I don't seek out the darkness. Not in the way you're thinking. Does it bother you that I'm a minister? Does that bother you? I'm not just a regular minister. I'm a minister of all religions.
Kindness.
Well, thank you. It said kindness. Did you see the predator lights go off again, guys? Right after it said kindness. Thank you for communicating with me. So this is great. We're getting communication through the predator lights, guys. These only go off when they're trying to communicate. Only go off. And it's the one that got tossed off of the pen in the middle of the night last night. And we could not debunk it. I mean, it was like either yanked off or tossed off. Like, even where we found the hook was too far away from the pin for the chickens to have been able to do that. And when they go into the coop at nighttime to sleep, like, they stay in there. They never come out for food or water or anything at nighttime. They never come out. And we would have captured it on camera, and we captured absolutely nothing on camera. Nothing whatsoever that would have made that come off the coop or the fence. Now, this could be a coincidence, but the other predator light on the other side was off too, I found this morning. That one could have been the chickens, but it's just a
You saw me.
coincidence. I saw you? Where did I see you? Where have I seen you before? I've seen a lot of, and they just went off again, guys. You're confirming that I did see you? So they're not interested in playing with the flashlights. But I've never seen the predator lights blink this many times. Only other time I've ever had them blink this many times is during communication with the spirits. They're not supposed to do this during the day. And they're solar powered. I checked them out, they're not malfunctioning or anything, so they're being manipulated. I mean, really, that's all I can say. The only way to make that blink for a second is to manipulate it on the inside, or to completely cover the solar panel on top of it to make that blink. That's the only way, to completely darken that out. Who's we? We spirits? How many spirits are here right now? Oh, it just went off again, guys. Confirming multiple spirits.
Call out.
Hello. Told me to call out. Can you say my name? Can you say Brian? I just want to keep it right on that predator light because that thing keeps blinking. And it keeps like confirming answers and stuff and questions. It's weird. I only ever see this thing blinking when it's trying to communicate. I'm telling you the truth. Like, it only does that when it's trying to communicate. It didn't do it all morning until I came out here to sit down with you guys and record a video to try to communicate with this. And where I showed you guys it was laying, it's been laying there since we found it this morning. I haven't touched it. So it was like it moved it out here so that I would find it. So I knew it was ready to communicate, and now it's showing me I'm ready to communicate. Let's communicate. That's almost how I'm getting the picture of it. Almost like I can see it in my head. That's the way it went. And that's the type of things that it just went off again. Hi, Holly. Is that you making the lights flash? Can you confirm, please? Can you make it flash again? If there's more than one spirit right now, can you please make that flash again? The red lights. I was kind of hoping it would do it on command, but most of the spirits here kind of do their own thing, I noticed. Well, we noticed, Meredith and I. It's really crazy when we don't talk to them for a while. They're like, well, we're ready to talk, and they show us in so many different ways, like come out here and talk to us. There's been occasions where I've been asleep and Meredith is in bed and turns on her communicator and it tells her to go outside, and she's like, no way, I'm not going outside. It's like late at night. Like, that's just one of the many ways that it tries to tell us to come out and communicate with us, and it's always outside. It was communicating with her yesterday in the house, setting off motion sensors, and she could hear things. We think that it's attached to an item in her house, possibly some of my vintage cameras.
I'm finding it difficult.
You're finding it difficult to make that flash? Well, you just did it again. Good job. I hope you guys are able to see this. Like, I'm seeing it with my eyes. but I'm not looking at the camera because I'm holding it down with my hands. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see the red lights flashing when the predator lights go off, so I hope it's visual on the camera too. And I'm just like, I'm holding my rig with two hands, and I'm just showing you, like, I don't have, I mean, I could show you and still have it, but I'm telling you that there's no like remote control for this thing. It sits.
Patience.
Let me show. Oh, that might have been me that just set off that light, guys. There's something walking in the woods behind me. Right there. It was big too, whatever it was. So I just wanted to show you guys. The flashlight just went off. So maybe it wasn't me. The flashlight just went off by itself. So this thing just sits up on there securely, and like, you know, there's and then like that's the on-off button, and there's just no, it's just solar powered on the top. There's no remote control for it. That's just, it operates itself. Like, there's no way for me to press a button and make it flash. Elijah, we've gotten that name out here before. Hi, Elijah. I also got Patience. Elijah, can you please confirm you're here by making one of my lights flash? I have two flashlights. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elijah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the predator lights just flashed. Thank you for confirming, Elijah. Elijah, how old are you? Elijah, are you still here? Use the energy from my devices.
You see me.
I see you? Where do I see you, Elijah? Outside? Can you make that flash one more time for me, please? Elijah, please. Can one of the spirits please flash that for me, please? Somebody. Just let me know you're here. Thank you. No freaking way, guys. That's awesome. Oh, and my flashlight just went on. Thank you guys so much. I just got goosebumps like crazy. Can you turn that light off, please? Can you please turn that light off? Can you touch it again and turn it off? Thank you so much.
Peril.
Peril? Is that a name? I'm not sure. Thank you guys so much for communicating with me. Do you like these lights? I know you like the predator light. I know you guys like when we come out and talk to you. Now the chickens are making weird noises, guys. I don't know if you could hear that. That's usually the noise they start making when they're scared of something. And they're all kind of just all over the pen. And they all just started making that noise that they make when they're scared. Can one of the spirits touch my light again, please? Just confirm you're here. If you can, I'd really appreciate it. It just lets me know that you're really here with me. And these are just
Theodore.
Theodore. Hi, Theodore. Can you make one of my lights flash, please? These are just the twisty mag lights, by the way, guys, that like all investigators use just about. There's no remote controls for these things. Oh, they just made the her lights go off. Thank you so much for confirming.
My name is Victoria.
Hi, Victoria. I feel like we've spoken before. Thank you for joining. Have we talked before? This is really good communication, guys. I got goosebumps like crazy, and especially when that flashlight went off. Because I haven't really used the flashlight technique very much. I did like years ago. I never really got a whole lot out of it. It's just like really my first real time sitting down with two flashlights, two different colored flashlights, those little mag lights, and tried it. And that was the first time it ever went on and then it went off on command for me. So that was pretty awesome. I'm glad that you guys could be a part of that. That's why I like to record these homestead. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for turning the light on and off. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm getting like tingles up my arm. Can you try to turn on the other flashlight too? The bluish color one? Nope, the other one. Oh, look, they turn on the flashlight and the predator light, guys. Can you turn on the other flashlight, please? Can you see the other flashlight, or is that one just too hard? I appreciate you turning any of them on. That's very awesome.
Caves.
Caves? Are there caves around here? Or did you follow me from the caves we went to? Oh, caves. Did you follow us from the caves that we visited recently? We went to a couple different caves recently. We felt kind of negative at. That was oh, thank you so much. So are you confirming that you followed us from the caves? Can you turn that off if you are? If you followed us from the caves, can you turn that off? Oh my God. I think that kind of confirms that one of these entities on our property now followed us from the caves. Which cave did you follow us from? We went to an underground cave and then a cave that was kind of up on top of a mountain, top of a hill, so to speak. Tucker, back up. This is my dog, Tucker. He likes to invade my paranormal investigations. Back up, Tuck. I love you too, but I have a real session going on right now. He just came over. He like seemed really curious. So that just flashed the predator light, and then it said warfare, guys. Warfare. What are you talking about? I fought in the war. Are you talking about that? Or are you talking about something else? Spiritual warfare? Are you talking about that? Can you turn one of those lights on if you're talking about spiritual warfare? I'm gonna go ahead and end this, guys. I think that was a great session. I got some other things I gotta take care of. I just wanted to do a short video. This is probably about a half an hour, I think. Hand to God, I don't have any remote. Oh, hold on, light just went on. I don't have any. You saw, I don't have any remotes or anything for these. Those are those twisty mag lights, and that I showed you up close. Can you shut that off, please? Up. And the prayer light blinked, and that light is still on. Can you shut that light off, please? Turn it off, please. You don't want me to end the communication? Is that what you're saying? I gotta do some other things, so I gotta end it for now, but I'll be back. Is that okay? Thank you. Stuff up, guys. It's like it was upset that I was ending this right now, and that's what happens sometimes. They're so desperate to communicate. Meredith and I are the only ones that communicate with them, and they pass through here. They've been here for so long, hundreds of years, some of them, and they've had no one to talk to. Some of them are really good, you know, positive spirits. They just want to talk. There's children here. There's men, women. I mean, there's everything here. We have negative entities here. We have, I think, like something more evil here, possibly, just based on things we've gotten and investigations and other things like that, just experiences as well. So we'll be back to do this. We're going to do another night investigation, but for now, stay tuned for this Saturday. That's just a couple days away. We're going to do a big investigation going back to Lock House 28 with Elite Paranormal. That's Robin Marie, Elite Paranormal. And the predator lights just flashed again. I guess they're agreeing with me. Also with that, we like the couple days after we left that Lock House, we were communicating with a couple of the spirits. Lindsay was the main one, the female, the one that was kind of interested in me. We'll just say that. My wife can kind of back that up. And then John was the aggressive male, very aggressive male. I don't know if that was her father or what, but he did not like me, and he came through as well. We haven't had any kind of communication with them since then, but I have a feeling we're going to this Saturday. So please stay tuned to that, guys. We're going to try to do some lives. I don't know why I don't get any service inside the Lock House. We tried to do a live inside last time. Second I stepped through the door, throughout the entire Lock House, no service. Outside, it's like minimal service. I can do live on the outside of the Lock House, so I'll try to do that. But stay tuned at least for the video following Lock House this Saturday, the 14th. You're not going to want to miss it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was pretty great communication with the spirits here, guys. Keep coming back and stay spooky, guys.